I think we're live, but um, yeah. So hopefully everything is working as intended. So I know that last stream I said I was going to actually just start painting, um, working on the next big illustration. But I thought it would be fun to do some practice because the entire time I was doing the liner on Photoshop, I was thinking I already have Clip Studio. I might as well give it a try and try to learn it, because anytime I try to learn a new program, I just get really frustrated and I run away. So maybe this being a stream will make me force me to learn it. I already started something here. Mainly I was just testing my settings and making sure that my keybinds are well binded. That being said though, I'm already coming across a couple of issues, so I'm going to just randomly throw them out there as we go. Wow. So the way I usually do lines is that I like to paint and then erase. At least that's how I've been doing it in Photoshop. But I can't seem to find the right brush in Clip Studio. In fact, I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to be using here for this technique. I defaulted to a brush. I tried those pens like G pen and stuff, and it wasn't working out. I tried the pencil, which also wasn't working out. I tried. Well, there are just so many tools here. So this what is it called? Dense watercolor brush is what it's called. It doesn't really feel like a watercolor brush, but it's the closest that feels like a. I just want a hard round Photoshop hard round brush, and I don't know how to find that. And there isn't really a lot of brushes in this app, and I think you're supposed to get them from a store or something. I'm not sure. I'm confused. I will not lie, this is extremely confusing. I'm gonna try. Let me zoom out. Yeah, this canvas is actually not great size wise. Yeah. One thing I'm not liking about the brush too is the curve of it. It's a bit too fat in the middle of my lines, so I might have to look into searching for different brushes to try out. Maybe I should have done that before the stream starts. I mean, at least I can paint with it, which is saying something. I'm just trying to learn how to sketch, and this is going to be a bit of a warm-up before I start my my day. I know it's actually currently 5 p.m. here in Spain, but I literally just woke up like an hour ago, or less than an hour ago actually, so that's my life now. It happens every once in a while, so I'm not really all that confused or worried about it. Okay, so even more frustrating than, oh my god, even more frustrating than the pen is the eraser. There's like 5 erasers and all of them are terrible. The only one that is remotely useful to me is the hard edge one, and because I use erasers to give myself edges, it's still not right. If you see, it's too sharp. It's too much. So the goal here is to slowly learn how to draw. I don't know why I'm defaulting to an anime style right now. I guess it's because I'm trying to. The end goal is to make a comic, and doing a stylized drawing just makes more sense, because if I was going to draw realism, I would never finish a page. So I'm just doing. I'm not. I don't even. It doesn't really matter what it is I'm drawing. I'm just trying to get the hang of the program. But yeah, it does feel like I'm going to need to find a solution for the eraser soon enough. Maybe I could. Like the watercolor pen is a bit stiff. And again, the curvature isn't quite right for me, but it's close, but the eraser isn't. Is there a way to add an eraser to the list of, like, add it to the list of erasers that came with the, let me see, sub 2. There is a create copy of correctly selected sub 2. Import sub 2 from material. What does that do? I don't know. Let me Google it. Let's see what happens. This is so weird. Clip Studio eraser download. I'm not sure. Do you do? I have no idea anymore. I'll just... I have no idea. I just need. Oh, how do I convert a brush to an eraser? That might be useful. Just switch the color to transparent. What? Windows. Okay, let's see. Windows sub 2 detail and check color mixing. What? Well, I mean, I'm assuming we're on a brush. Oh, there is a on the bottom of the color wheel a transparent option. If I check that, no, it's, what's this? What is it? It would, oh, so it leaves this pink line because it's not completely cleaning up because its opacity isn't full. I'm so confused. But how is that an eraser? I mean, but I mean, like, how would I switch instead of using E to erase? I would have to. So confused. Okay, so I'm currently using dense watercolor, right? Then I import subtool from material. Okay, let me create a copy of it. Dense watercolor tool. Let's say dense eraser. Okay, so I just created it in condensed eraser, and maybe I should turn off pen pressure. I don't know. Oh. How would this work in this? So this is what I was afraid of. I was afraid of this being a bit boring because minimum value what? Yeah, so this I was worried that this would be just boring, would just be me staring at the entire thing and not knowing what to do, and this is exactly what's going on right now. Brush size, amount to paint. What? Maybe this to 100. How does that work now? It's still there. There is still a. It's painting. It's literally painting white, isn't it? I'm so confused. Okay, let me try to use a paint bucket on a color like, I don't know, blue or something. Create a new layer, fill it. So if I was using the brush as an eraser, I mean, I guess maybe it wouldn't be visible if it isn't a white background thing. But it's still gonna annoy me that I can see this weird, yeah, like towards the edges. What's that? How do you get rid of that? Color stretch. Changes how much the existing colors get dragged with new brush stroke. If it's at 0, it's still there. If it's at 100, it's still there. What if I turn off pen pressure on amount of paint? What does this do? I don't know. Density of paint, what if I turn you off? Okay, that seems to do the trick. stabilization. Okay, I mean, but now what I'm worried about is how do I switch between this pen and like quickly during while painting? Can I bind a single brush to a different? I'm so confused. Or can I drag this brush to the eraser section? Oh boy, it's just. Right, because wait, what's going on? Oh, I'm back to using the eraser, ain't I? So. Okay, so what if I drag the eraser sub tool out? Go to the brush, it switches. Can I copy? What happens if I lock it then? No. Unlock. What if I export subtool? This is gonna be me messing with subtool, with brushes for the entire section, isn't it? Anyway, listen, I have to learn somewhere. I decided to stream this because I knew it would be tedious and boring, and if I wasn't streaming it, I'd probably just give up and go back to Photoshop. Okay, so I'll save the brush then. Okay, then I go to eraser, then I'm so confused. What is this material folder? I don't. Settings of this subtool group: deletes, duplicates, imports, subtool. And it's not where I saved it. Oh boy. But it's a subtool of brush. Yeah, this is gonna be tedious. Okay. Create custom subtool, add from default, modify key settings. I don't know. What if I just drag? Do you think the app is gonna be as nice as to just let me drag this in here? Oh boy, I think it did. Okay, so I'm using the dense watercolor to paint. I might actually prefer it with the density of paint thing. So I'm using this to paint, then I go to eraser, and oh, now it's painting. So I would need to set my colors. This is tedious. So it being an eraser tool doesn't automatically mean it's going to erase. You can have a. I think I already knew that the tools were just for categorization. It doesn't matter what you put on it. But I'm still confused as to how I turn a brush. Um. So I'm on the eraser. Amount to paint 0. Do you erase? Nope. Hardness. Okay, what if I set it to transparent? If I move to... No, it doesn't really matter. Maybe I should keep reading. Maybe I'll find a solution somewhere. Blending mode to erase. So it says window sub 2 detail. Windows sub 2 detail blending mode to erase. Sub 2. Window sub 2 detail. So if I go to eraser, set blending mode. Return of color mixing. And color mixing. Okay, and the blending mode to erase. Okay, so if I use it now, it's erasing. But if I had my blending mode color mixing on, it wouldn't erase. Turn it off, it erases. Okay. I mean, this is kind of important, you know. So save all settings. We save all settings as default. What? But if I close it, do I still keep? So I can paint with this, erase with this, paint, erase. Okay, I seem to have figured something out, though I'm not sure what's going on with my undo. What is this? I don't know what's going on anymore. This is madness. Anyway, let's keep on let's keep on trying to fix this, huh? Yeah, but I wonder if I can find like the Photoshop hardbound. Like, this isn't bad, but it isn't great, and I'd rather not have to mess with settings to make it look and feel good. So I'm going to India ink smooth. Nope. What's this? No, all these are just trying way too hard to. Okay, well, never mind. Sub 2, no, it's Clip, Studio Paint, Photoshop brushes, yada yada. Along with new Photoshop brushes can now be imported. Okay. How you do this? You just drag it. Import sub 2. Well, that's interesting, but they say that it's not available in all versions. So I don't know if my version would have that. Import sub 2. Let's see if I can find a Photoshop brush. AB, let's see, brushes. It would seem that I cannot. So I would need to update it. It would seem so. But then what version am I running? Help. Version information, and what's the new one? 110. So just the latest version. I'm currently on 19. Okay, I'll update it later and see what I can do. For now, we'll have to struggle with this. But let's at least get something done today, painting wise or drawing wise. Can I get thin lines? Just okay. So how do we do this? I mean, okay, we can still do the paint flooding thing. Like the brush isn't completely useless; it's just mostly useless. I'm also having a hard time getting proper curves in this. Why the importing Photoshop brush feature might seem nice. If it's like any of the other programs, it's got to import it without the settings, so just the stamp, which might give you a good base, but it's like you are not getting your Photoshop brushes in the program. You would still have to use the program's tool to try to mimic it. But I should try to kind of hair am I giving this character though? I'm not even sure. Like, it's not completely useless, this brush. It's just it's just very hard to handle to get the way I usually ink. It's kind of, I need a bit more control out of the brush, and I'm not sure how I would get that. It's very weird because something will be off and at least I am not exactly sure how to explain how exactly what is wrong or how to fix it. Well, that being said, I would like for more responsiveness on the app's part. Sometimes I'm trying to drag my canvas around and it doesn't register, and then I start painting instead. Eraser. It's almost doable, but but here's the thing though. I can do this in Photoshop. That's what's annoying me. It's like I need to know what this program brings to the table, because right now I'm trying to look for an improved version of Photoshop when it comes to line art and painting and inking and all that stuff. But it's Photoshop for me just seems to be doing it better. There's nothing here screaming, "Oh, I couldn't live without this." But that's probably because I don't know what 99% of the tools do in this app. So I'm not gonna quit. I'm just gonna keep on going, and hopefully I'll find out. I do like the curves though, because you can do this where a lot easier. This well, just doing curves like this feels a lot easier to do, but again it's still unwieldy. I like how I'm talking about importing Photoshop brushes like I had a perfect inking brush in Photoshop. But maybe the hard around is exactly what I need. Okay, so I'm just going to... What is this random character even? Okay, so, oh my god, I can't flip my canvas. Listen, everybody swears by this app, I just need to give it time. Let's see. File. Preference. No. Keyboard shortcuts, I think. File. Keyboard shortcuts. And is there even a flip canvas? My head. Action area, no. Figure, operation, move layer, eyedropper, decoration, text. Where? Oh, these are tools. Main menu, edit. Flip horizontal. Let's okay. Is this flipping the canvas or the illustration? I wonder. It looks like it's flipping the character. Just to make sure I have this on the layer. No. Damn it. Create new layer. Move this around. Go back here. Flip canvas. Yep, it's transforming. Okay. Just making sure. I know this song. Isn't this a Joe Hiyashi song? Nope, no it's not. It's by Kenichi Akawara. No, Arakawa. It does sound like the kids are something by Joe Hiyashi. Okay, so edit. Could you imagine that I'm spending all this time trying to fix my keyboard shortcut only for the new updates to like delete everything? Maybe I should just update it now and then turn the stream back on and I'm done. I'm like, actually just go for that. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna just take a, I don't know, a 10-minute break or something, and then I'll be back with the stream. Okay? See you guys soon.